What are the good points about a credit card? What are the bad points about a credit card? Now tell me.
The civil war in Myanmar has created security problem for India. Tell me why.
Israel is continuously expanding in the area of Gaza. 50% and plus area has been already occupied by them. Why are they taking this agenda? What is happening? Why are they doing it?
Are you aware of the Neuralink project of Elon Musk?
Yes, sir.
So what is he trying to do?
Now the crisis in Bangladesh, many experts say, will create security problem for India. Tell me why.
May I come in, sir?
Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
Devada.
Yes, sir.
What does this mean, Devada?
Sir, actually, it doesn't. I don't know the meaning of it.
You do not know the meaning of your own name.
Sir, Devada means it's a surname.
Acha, Devada is surname. I'm
Sir.
sorry. Deepak we know.
Yes.
So I will not be asking about Deepak, you know. I don't want to give you easy question to answer. Acha, so we'll call it Deepak.
Yes.
Right. So you have mentioned you are interested in exploring credit cards.
Yes, sir.
What is this hobby?
Sir, I have a personal interest of seeing what credit cards are available in market, and I have a habit of collecting them. And
Collecting them?
Yes, sir. Collecting them means I'll have a habit of maintaining the credit cards, sir.
So how many credit cards do you
I
have?
have 10 cards, sir.
Huh?
10 credit cards.
10 cards. What do you do with those credit cards and how do you manage them?
So I don't spend actually. I just
So don't they strike you out of the credit card, what you call credit card membership?
sorry, sir, I didn't get you.
See, credit card, they have a minimum amount. Okay, if you don't spend below this,
No, sir.
so
Yes, sir.
then what happens, you know?
Sir,
They charge you a yearly membership,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So are you paying that membership for?
So
with
currently
respect to
the
all credit cards?
The cards which I have do not have any annual membership fee.
But tell me one thing, you know, what is the purpose behind these collection of credit cards?
So when I was working, I used to have source of income.
Huh.
But after when I resigned my job, I thought I used to had a handsome amount of money while I was working. But after resignation, I didn't have any source of money. So even if I spend the money, I wanted to save some money. So credit cards, if I spend some amount of money, I'll get some money as a percentage cashback.
That's a cashback, right?
Yes, sir. I thought.
So won't that be too low?
Yes, sir. It's too low, but I felt like accumulating them. And
So how much do you make in a month or in a year?
so
whatever
it's
it is?
like very low, but in the habit of seeing accumulating the money, I made it a personal interest.
No, but I'm just wanting to know because it's a very interesting hobby, you know.
Yes, sir.
And all of a sudden, you are making money, you know. But how much money do you make in a month or a year or whatever? it is?
Like maybe 1,000 rupees per month.
Plus 1,000 rupees.
Yes, sir.
Acha, I thought because see, ultimately, if you see these blue, what do you call that? YouTube.
Yes.
And if you watch something that's abroad, they'll say, okay, they collect stamps, then they collect what you call, no, not the stamps, you know, those the credit stamps and other things, you know, or voucher, and they say I get everything free of cost.
Yes,
So
sir.
I was getting worried about. I was thinking about that. Let's know something about this. But now coming back to the issue, you said that when you were working, you had a lot of money, and then all of a sudden, you stopped working for writing the examination.
Yes, sir.
Right. But still, you used to get bagfuls of money.
So,
What do you do with those bagfuls of money?
so
I mean, that would have lasted you a lifetime. In fact, you know, you were getting princely sum of ₹1,00,000 per month.
Yes, sir. I used to give the money to my parents, sir. The money which I have accumulated, it was empty in 6 months. So after that, I was exploring the avenues to earn money.
But isn't that a bad bet that you are exploring to get ₹1,000 a month, you know? But anyhow, that's on the lighter side. Now, why do they say that you should not have multiple credit cards? Or why do they say that when you are using credit card, you got to be extremely careful?
Yes, sir. Credit cards give a false narrative of having money. See, if I have a limit of 3 lakhs credit card, I tend to believe that I have money with me of 3 lakhs. So I believe I can spend the 3 lakhs with the money. It gives an impulse of happiness. So, but when when the statement date generates and we have to pay the bill, the reality it then kicks in, and we will get to know the.
By that time, you already faltered.
Yes, sir. By the time we have already.
So no,
bankrupted.
see, what are the good points about a credit card? What are the bad points about a credit card? Not tell me.
So the good point is it's safe. So the first thing is we need not need to carry money with us.
Right.
The second thing is it gives rewards. Some credit cards give rewards from 5% to 20 to 30% also. See, for every 100% 100 rupees spent, we'll get some 20 rupees back. Not in the form of money itself, but maybe it may be used for some other expenditure like spending in hotels, for traveling in flights.
So they influence you to spend more and more.
Yes, sir.
To get less and less.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir. People always it is the second benefit is this one. And the third benefit is it will help building credit score. So if we in future if we want to have a loan or something like that, it is easy for us to get the loan. These are some of the
Don't you think that you have a cycle on 45 days or 40 days?
Yes, sir.
For the payment.
Yes, sir.
So you get an interest-free advance.
Yes, sir.
Something like that it works.
Yes, sir.
out, isn't it?
It's a
Now tell me what precautions should you be taking when you're using credit cards?
So the first thing is do not overspend. Like you need to only like a person using credit cards, he must know that he only needs to spend how much is does he really want to
not
spend.
overspend. Number two.
Number two is he shouldn't take EMIs like
Why?
because
There's the interest-free EMI.
yes, sir.
Is it really interest-free?
No, sir. In the EMI part, one is principal interest and the other is interest component. For principal interest, there will be no interest on the principal one, but on the interest component, there is a generally 18% GST fees is charged. It will be around like 18%.
No, on the principal interest, there is no interest.
Yes, sir. On the principal one, there is no interest.
But you have to pay the GST.
For the interest component, let's say the EMI is 8,000. And the principal is 5,000 and the EMI and the interest components which bank are charging is 3,000. On the interest component of 3,000, we have to pay another 18%.
So that goes to the government. That doesn't go to the
Yes,
bank.
sir, but it will be lost to the consumer.
Lost to the consumer.
Yeah.
So that's a very valid point.
Yes, sir.
Acha. Now, again, we are dealing with credit card. In fact, so there are different types of credit cards. Obviously, you mentioned. What recommendation would you give for use of a particular credit card? Which credit card should normally a citizen should be having?
Sir, credit cards, it actually the card which we want to use, it depends on the person which is.
I'm general citizen.
Okay, then it must be.
Let us say you mentioned credit score, you get a good credit score, and you build up credit score.
Yes, sir.
So that's one advantage. Provided you do not fail to repay in time.
Yes, sir.
Right? Otherwise, you get a bad credit score.
Yes, sir.
What are the other advantages? I mean, so for a common citizen, which credit card would you recommend?
Sir, I would recommend SBI cashback card is really useful. Like
and why not the HDFC or the ICICI or the Axis Bank rather than the SBI?
SBI in the sense it gives flat 5% cashback, sir. Some cards like it is the king of the cashback cards.
Which one?
SBI cashback.
But then you will have to have SBI cash card.
Cashback card.
Cashback card. You have a special designated card by the name SBI.
Yes, sir. SBI. The card name is SBI cashback card.
Cashback card.
Yes, sir. The HDFC also provides cashback cards. All banks provide, but the interest, like the reward rate, is quite low, like 1%, 2%, and 3%. SBI provides straight 5% cashback, sir.
Good, very nice. So, what projects do you do? And when you find time?
So, since childhood, I was interested in electronics, sir.
That I appreciate. And you did your engineering in electronics also, if not
yes, sir.
mistaken. Electrical engineering, huh?
Yes, sir.
So what have you done in that case?
So, while I was in college,
you have written occasionally when I find time.
Yes, sir.
So, I do appreciate that you find time today also.
So, there are 3 projects which like I have made. One project is controlling the appliances with my smartphone. And the second one is controlling my house motor with my smartphone.
So they are the same thing?
Yes, sir. Like all are in the same team. This was the idea was like when I used to study in Agartala, the temperature that was there in Agartala in winter was very quite low. So even when I wanted to keep foot on the floor, it used to be too cold. So I wanted to control my appliances without even stepping foot on the floor. So I thought of doing a project which would help me in this purpose. So I've tried for like 10 days and I've made this project. The project component consists of 3 parts actually.
So now one last question.
Yes, sir.
Let us say if you're Elon Musk,
Yes, sir.
what would you have done to simplify it better, much more? Are you aware of Neuralink project of Elon Musk?
Yes, sir.
So what is he trying to do?
Okay, it is trying to control things with his mind only, without
Through
even
mind only?
Yeah, through the mind only.
So
yes,
what would you have done in that case? Let us say you invented something,
Yes,
or
sir.
you started you were finding it very cold to come out, and you said, okay, I'll do some remote control, and now that too my mobile is there.
Yes, I would skip
Now,
the
had you been Elon Musk, what would he have done?
yeah.
Or what is he doing? And that is exactly what.
So he would skip the smartphone part and he would directly control his mind.
How does he do that? Or what is the Starlink project talking about?
So Starlink project is basically
No, in the context of a discussion.
like I don't know the exactly how
Anyhow,
Starlink is.
but tell us the project. What is Starlink project?
So Starlink project is a internet project through connecting internet through satellites. Low.
I'm so sorry. I mean Neuralink. I'm so sorry. That was slip of tongue. Neuralink. We're discussing Neuralink.
Yes, sir.
Now please.
So I don't know about Neuralink. I just know the basics.
But you must read it, because we're into a very interesting aspect. If I have time, I'll explain it to you.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Right. Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Thanks.
So tell me something about this red corridors.
So Red Corridor is a stretch of land in India, stretching from Tirupati from Pashupati in Nepal to Tirupati in Andhra Pradesh. It is actually a hub of Naxalism, which developed into the hub of nationalism, into the hub of Naxalism in early 70s and 80s, sir.
So you said Pashupati.
Yes, sir.
What is the link with Pashupati and Red Corridor?
Pashupati, I'm not aware of it, sir.
Sorry?
I cannot recall.
Okay. Now, the civil war in Myanmar
Yes, sir.
has created security problem for India.
Yes.
Tell me why.
Sir, actually, as it is a neighboring country, the first thing is it is ruled by Janta. After the civil war, lot of drugs are being manufactured. Myanmar is a part of Golden Triangle, so the probability of generation of drugs will be higher, and it will be the neighboring country is India. The drugs will be easily smuggled into India. It will create a drug problem in
So
India.
the drug is coming from Myanmar side
Yes, sir.
into India.
There is always a possibility, sir.
Okay. What else?
And actually, in the insurgency in Northeast, it's a ethno-nationalist struggle, sir. So if in neighboring states the rebellions are happening, it will rise again. It may have a probability that the Naga insurgency and all, there may be a new insurgency in Northeast.
Now, free movement regime. Have you heard of this word, free movement regime?
Yes, sir.
What is this?
So I cannot remember free
You
movement.
can't. Okay. Now, the crisis in Bangladesh, many experts say, will create security problem for India. Tell me why.
So first thing, if there is crisis in Bangladesh, it will definitely, as a neighboring country, it will cause immigration. The minorities in Bangladesh, they will tend to illegally immigrate to India. This will cause a demographic challenge in India. First thing. The second, and due to this crisis, Bangladesh is being more ever closer to China, and this will create a strategic. This will impact India. Previously, Bangladesh used to be like close to India rather than China. And the third one is trade. Trade, previously India, currently India is having a trade surplus with Bangladesh. If we are, if there is insurgency, so like if there is a challenge in Bangladesh, it will definitely impact. That will definitely result into trade war, and will reflect our financial.
You know, they say that Bangladesh is very crucial for our northeast connectivity.
Yes, sir.
So this northeast connectivity, why is it important?
So actually, the primary problem with Northeast is connectivity. The chicken neck, which is at the 22 kilometers chicken neck, it is like a whatever. Like when I used to go to Agartala, I have to take a flight. The other ways is the flight is like 1 hour, and when if anyone wants to travel to Agartala, it will take definitely 2 days. This is the primary problem with Northeast, sir. But with Bangladesh in between, if we have a good connection with Bangladesh, this can be reduced. The whole traveling from Assam and reaching to all other parts of Northeast, it will be reduced to like half, or it will be maybe 1/3 of time.
How?
Like currently, Agartala Agora rail link has been started. This will directly connect.
What is the train called which goes from Kolkata to Dhaka?
So I'm unaware of it, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Right, Deepak. A new book by NCERT is being published for class 7,
Yes, sir.
in which they have combined 3 subjects into one book,
So,
namely history, geography, and one more, your civics. So, what are the comments, pro and the cons? How do you look at it?
so
What are the
I'm not aware of the
advantages
issue,
and what are
but
the disadvantages?
like it will significantly reduce the strain on children's minds. So one of the benefits is it will reduce the strain on children studying, and
So you mean to say they reduce the syllabus also? If there are 3 books of this type and you combine and put them into one, so
Sir.
this will be 3 times the volume. So are you meaning to say they have reduced the syllabus?
so I'm not aware of the this merging of books. Maybe like the question.
Acha, okay. No, firstly, this is appeared in the newspaper just today or maybe yesterday in the Hindu,
Yes,
in which NCERT books are being reprinted, combining 3 subjects into one. And the book is going to be called something like, whatever is the name. So, how do you recommend? And what are the changes made in the book? In history particularly.
So history, the Mughals chapter are being nullified, and the chapters like Make in India and Make in India are being
Make in India doesn't relate to history as such.
Yes, sir.
What has been excluded and what has been included?
So I'm not sure of the included part. The things that are being excluded are the invasions from the west part of the country in the medieval India. These are like the chapters regarding to Mughals are being removed, sir.
Okay. Instead, what is being added?
Sir, I'm not aware of the issue.
Okay, just to be with you on this, they are adding the chapters from ancient kingdoms like Mauryas, Guptas and all, and deleting Mughals, Sultanate, etc. Now, what is the criticism on it and what is the plus point on it?
Sir, the criticism would be why to remove part of history, like Mughals, they have ruled, they ruled country.
So that's a reality.
Yes, sir, that's a real.
Therefore, it's a history.
It's a part of history and it should be studied. Even if they did good or bad, that has to be studied. There is no need to like remove the. There is no need to totally remove the.
So if Hitler did something bad, can he be removed from history?
No, sir. That's why we are still Hitler is still. We studied World War. That's the reason we have studied the World War I and World War II.
Yeah.
So in the same way, the Mughals can Mughal Sultanate, Delhi Sultanate, and Mughals, they can also be studied, and we can learn from the past doings what is right and what is wrong, and how can it affect the community and the social issues. How can it affect the civilians? This is one of the.
So you are of the view, or maybe certain people may be of the view, that it should not be removed. Maybe you can abridge it.
Yes, sir.
Truncated versions could be given.
Yeah, truncated versions could be given.
But it has to be there. If
Yeah,
Babur was there, he was there.
Yes, sir.
If Aurangzeb was there, he was there.
He was
Good or
there.
bad, we are indifferent toward that part.
Yes, sir. As it a part of history, it should be, people should know what happened in the past, and if they did anything good, we have to know it, and if they did anything wrong, the citizens have to know it.
Okay, fine. So name of the book is Exploring Society, India and Beyond, Part 1.
Okay, sir.
That is the books. Coming to the next one. Now, Israel is continuously expanding in the area of Gaza. 50% and plus area has been already occupied by them. Why are they taking this endeavor? What is happening? Why are they doing it?
So they wanted to actually Gaza is marginalized, and they want to like, just as Russia is doing in Ukraine, Israel also want to capture Gaza. That's the reason, and the international community is the UNSC is not able to take a decision to stop Israel, sir, and and US is supporting Israel. That's the main reason they are doing it.
But what is the aim of doing it? To put pressure on Hamas?
So it is one of the reasons.
So that hostages are released faster, earlier?
No, sir. If they wanted to release hostages, they would have followed the ceasefire agreements, which took in January.
But that has been breached now.
Yes, sir. Maybe that's not the reason to. The Israel government is wanting to prolong the war, prolong the issue.
So, in their effort to occupy Gaza or capture Gaza.
So mainly due to the Prime Minister Netanyahu, he is wanting to continue in power. So he want to prolong the issue so that he can stay in power as long as he wanted.
Okay. And what is happening to the people in Gaza, therefore?
So the basic needs are not being met. Even if aid is providing by the international community, it's not being.
Aid has been blocked considerably.
Like the negligible aid which is being provided, even they are targeting the hospitals. They are targeting the.
There are no medicines.
No medicines. Even if there is small
no fuel.
No fuel.
No
nothing.
Food.
Basic amenities are being denied to Gaza.
So what will happen? Whole economic system has got collapsed over there.
Yes, sir. The whole, they're facing a lot of challenges. The Gaza people living in Gaza.
Coming back to the same point again, why are they establishing their supremacy in the area of Gaza? These are the consequences, that there is malnutrition and all kinds of things. That is there.
So maybe they want to kick out the people from Gaza and they want to capture it. So they can actually, Israel is of the, they don't recognize Palestine. They say the whole Palestine is ours. So if they
Hamas doesn't recognize Israel.
So but the major of the international community recognizes Israel, and Israel want to capture the whole Gaza part. Maybe.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you a question. Your neighbor's house is on fire.
Yes, sir.
What will you do?
I would definitely help to quell the fire.
What will you do?
Like I would call the emergency services, and then I would like help them bring down the fire, sir. Like
But how?
if I have if the motor is running and running in my house, I would take the pipe and I would help, like I would put down the fire, sir. If I have a extinguisher with me, I would.
Normally in homes there is no extinguisher. Hello?
Like,
Would you not like to alert people? Would you not like to reduce their panic?
I would first see if there are any people in the house, and I would first evacuate from the house. Next, I would like to minimize the damage to the house.
Would you not like to call fire brigade?
Yes, sir. That's the first thing I would do. I said I would call the emergency services to bring down the fire.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Deepak, our interaction with you is formally over, and we will briefly give you some feedback.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Well, Mr. Deepak,
Yes, sir.
you are a pleasant person, very composed, calm,
Thank you, sir.
and quite articulate also.
Yes.
So these are very good quality that officers should have.
Yes, sir.
Here you are also expected to know more about India's security environment, security challenges, and possible solution, what the government is doing. There I found that you're giving little bit of generalized answer. You have to structure them. It has to be brief, focused. You're honest whenever you don't know, but you have to know some of them.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I would suggest that you focus on first your debt. Like sir asked you on credit card, you should give more convincing, you should give more easy to understand why your idea of having more credit card is a good idea. Okay, you should be able to convince more. Similarly, you should also look at India and its bordering states like Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar. These also are all in crisis apart from Pakistan. So what are India's security challenges? I asked you Pashupati, you mentioned.
Yes, sir.
So whenever you say something, you should know about it. Otherwise, it looks like a generalized answer. You mentioned Pashupati to Tirupati, but you don't know why Pashupati is included in it. Okay. So I would suggest is that look very carefully at our neighborhood.
Okay, sir.
What are the security challenges? What the government is doing?
Yes, sir.
What can they do more? You should also have some innovative ideas.
Yes, sir.
And be very well versed with the geography of our border area. What is the distance between, which are the states which have common border with Myanmar? Similarly, you follow the Pakistan development. Please, this is a very big story,
Yes.
and this is only the beginning. When is your interview?
So it's in phase 2. Phase 2. The
So
schedule.
by that time, a lot of things would have taken place. So what you need to do is some serious writing job. You read the newspaper regularly, maybe one newspaper you take, Indian Express. They have those explained column. Pick up issues which are related to, especially the digital copy. Pick up issues which are related to national security,
Okay, sir.
India's security, and make brief bullet points notes.
Okay, sir.
Pick up those topics. And 1, 2, 3, these are one issue. What are the challenges? What are the options? What is the government doing? And then when you say that this is my opinion, it will have, greater convincing power than at the moment which you are giving very generalized. And then after you start, then you say, I don't know, sir. This means you are still underprepared.
Yes.
You need to prepare more. But the good thing is that you have the capability and you have the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
So if you work on this, I'm sure you can do better performance. You have the potential to succeed and you can do very well in this exam. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Where are you coming from now?
Sir,
You
sorry.
belong to Vizag,
Yes, sir.
but then where are you coming from now?
I'm living in Karol Bagh, sir.
But you are in Delhi itself
Yes, sir. I'm in Delhi, sir.
for how many years now?
It will be 2 years.
So basically, you're from Delhi now.
Yes,
Presently.
sir.
Okay. So have you watched any videos on CAPF interviews?
Yes, sir. I have watched one.
Okay. So what is the kind of dress code you observed?
So people they put in two-piece suit and a tie and like shoes.
Okay. So there would be certain compulsion that you not adhere to the norms. There would be some reasons. What are these?
So actually, as my interviews in phase 2, I thought of buying the dress and shoes after some time. That's the only reason.
Acha. But you would be having some pair of shoes, at least one.
So, yes, sir. But sport shoes will be looking not good on.
Vis-a-vis sport shoes, these sandals. Okay, compare the two. I mean, if you are not properly dressed, between the two, what will you choose?
Shoes would have been finer.
Tie you would be having at least one.
Yes, sir.
At least one. Or you can borrow from your friend.
They say it's also important that he gets used to wearing shoes, you know.
Exactly. So basically, this shows your. I don't know what are the reasons. There could be something I can't understand, but it shows how keen you are. What is it's casualness perhaps. It's better to wear proper dress when coming for interview. First point is this.
Yes.
ठीक है ना? I'm not pointing it out for nothing. It is for your good. Now you must wear a proper suit, a proper shirt, a tie, and your shoes.
Yes.
Black shoes, black socks. ठीक है?
Yes.
Now we can't even point out, whether your pattern is correct or not. So
Yes.
anyway, so you do that. And newspaper is a must. I asked you one or two questions. They were from the newspaper directly, from Hindu itself.
Okay.
NCRT books. Then I asked you about Israel. Why are they expanding? What are the reasons? So what is happening to the people over there in Gaza? Malnutrition and no aid. Roughing it out totally. Isn't it? And what is UN saying? All kinds of things are associated with it. So whenever you're reading a topic, go alongside as to what is the background, what is the present situation, what is likely to happen in the future. All those things have to be put in alignment. Then only your study will be complete. Okay? Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Have you put a word simulation or simulator?
Yes, sir.
Right. So once you come first, sir has been an ace trainer and ace selector also. He's in the recruitment board and other things, the army. And I got widespread experience, See, until unless you simulate a pattern, this is also simulation of an interview that will going to happen,
Yes.
So that you have a feel of the thing that is going to come. Which also includes, you are also a stakeholder for the interview process,
Yes.
Without you, we would be sitting idle. So, sir has a point of view, which I think is very, very important, that once you want to make a certain thing, you must start behaving like that also. Come for the interview, you must behave as if you have come for the interview. Want to become an officer, you have to learn to behave like an officer. Right? I hope you simulate the situation.
Yes.
I hope you will appreciate.
Yes, sir.
Right. And that is the important why once you come for an interview, so you must be appropriately attired. Whatever you want to be attired, I'm not saying that, but chappals are obviously it's no. Okay. And otherwise all the shoes. See, had you been from Kerala, perhaps I would have still been able to accept, that place is so humid that I've seen people in uniform also they wear chappals, and it's allowed in fact, because it's so humid, So that is because of the climatic condition. But so long as being from Andhra is concerned, I think it should be a different cup of tea. Now, you are from Vizag.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of about the capital, the commercial capital being there and the political capital here. I mean, you should be knowing about all these things, And then the ex-chief minister had a different take on it, and the present chief minister had a different take on it. And now it's Amravati and all this. So I did not be briefing you, but you should know about your home state, right?
Yes.
Now home state, including the other part of the home state also, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't have to say. Hyderabad is a great place. Telangana is a great place. And so your state. I mean, you see, I would look at it as a composite state comprising Telangana and Andhra Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
So you think on those lines, because they may ask a lot of questions on that, right? Now this one area. Then of course Andhra Pradesh. I would not just take it as a composite Andhra Pradesh. It had a challenge of Naxalism
Yes, sir.
and the greyhounds. Are you aware of these?
Yes, sir,
things?
I'm aware.
Please prepare on that. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Please prepare on that. Then, of course, one question we did not ask you: the difference between greyhounds and the difference between cobra battalions. Do you know these things?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, you are a student of electrical engineering, and I did expect you, and I was seeing your credentials, such a 9.2, 93.5, and all those things, So basically, you must know about Elon Musk. He's making waves for a lot of right reasons, and for a lot of right reasons, And you must know about his Neuralink project, Starlink, Neuralink, because he ultimately electrical engineering, in fact, And he's trying to create what you call a brain chip. He has already created a brain chip, and it's basically it's what you call the brain computer interface, which is, and then connect to 1024 electrodes. And what he wants to do is that the brain should give the command. The brain should do it. Right now you have an interface. What you've been doing is that you're using this mechanism. The brain gives a command to this, and this will give a command to the. But what our gentleman is doing is that you think from here only. The brain gives a command, and the computer starts working, and the AI and robotics takes place, and the use of that. You must know about this project, huh?
Yes, sir.
Right? And it's very important in your case, because you have mentioned, I want some project related to electricity and electronics. So if you say something, somebody can take on the discussion. Now there's one area I didn't like your reply, and I think you need to think about it, is in terms of having too many credit cards. Well, perhaps because you see you're getting a measly 1,000 rupees, and perhaps the board members may try to take it on a totally different story as to what sort of games does he play, or what sort of thought process does he have. So you can leave that 1,000 rupees, and you can say, okay, I study the comparative advantage of cards, and I have a lot of friends whom I keep on guiding about credit cards, and which credit card would be good enough. Because I also asked you a question, Then you ask me a counter question. What sort of man? See, I don't know. I just said for layman, credit card. Once you're talking in terms of what you call the credit scores, it helps you in building up a credit score, provided you are on the right lines. There's a caveat actually.
Yes.
So you can say, but money aspect you just.
Okay.
I mean that's what I'm thinking from a totally different angle, because it will lead the board members to think of you as a totally person who is into frivolousness.
Frivolousness and pecunious,
Yeah.
chasing money.
Yeah, because you have made a lakh of rupees at the age of 2020, at the age of in 2021, at the age of 21, 22, 97, and which year was that when you passed?
2019, sir.
19. So 19, and at 19, what age were you at in the 2019? 22 years
22
of age,
years
and
old.
getting a lakh of salary, which is not a small amount of money.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, that money has also vanished.
Yes.
You said you gave to your father. No, I'm not keen about whether how much you gave him. I'm not. But you said all the money vanished. So perhaps these also reflect some sort of frivolousness. Okay, you earn and you're using it. You gave for the father for a good purpose. Obviously, it is also duty bound on us that we must also be able to help our parents. In fact, because in order that we study, they have spent a lot of money.
Yes.
And from where they have got money has been scarce in their generation. Now it's much more. Their generation, money was very scarce, has been very scarce. So I hope you're able to appreciate.
Yes.
I need not to give a lecture on these things. But I appreciate the facts. Huh?
Yes.
Right. And then apart from that, sir mentioned newspaper reading, prepare. This is the fourth attempt.
Yes, sir. This is my
So
fourth attempt.
prepare. Take things seriously. Right?
Yes.
You are staying over here for the last 2 years. Prepare.
Yes.
You are taking some mock, the date has not been given to you.
Yes, sir.
So you prepare 1 or 2 centers if you want to visit, but after that you don't go here and there.
Okay.
Prepare at home, make written preparation. You are bright. It's not that you're not bright. You can you know things, you know how to express them, but there are a lot of gaps. So that needs to be addressed.
Okay, sir.
Any question that you like to ask us? And next interview when you go, just put on a shirt and
Yes,
tie.
sir. I'll definitely.
Coat, etc. When your suit comes, suit
Okay.
and shoes.
Yes,
Make
sir,
use
sure.
to it. I appreciate in the South, normally people refrain from very, I know the culture. It's not that I do not know the culture, but you know, there are some areas where perhaps there is some I would not say neither discipline or decency. I would say some format has to be, or there's some norms, you know, there some norms need to be observed,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Any question that you like to ask us?
Nothing, sir. I have a doubt. In Kashmir, like, what is the purpose of army? Like, BSF guards the border and.
नहीं ये सवाल मत पूछिए.
नहीं आप ऐसा करो इसमें ज़्यादा नहीं आप पढ़ो इसके बारे में ना see the biggest advantage is na see it will take hours together people will be waiting also.
Yes, sure,
I can
sir.
still give you time. It's not that I cannot give you time.
No, sir, it's fine.
But the
sir.
point is, let us say the BSF, an army, so the mandates are different, you know. You see what the mandate of the army, what is the mandate of BSF, what is happening over there. Read the newspapers. Which newspaper do you read?
So, Hindu and Indian Express, both I read.
And Indian Express,
Yes.
right? To read.
Okay.
But read carefully.
Yes, sir.
Whether you read the Hindu or the Indian Express, or you can read in conjunction also. But somewhere you need to concentrate on the other, so that you know you tend to form an opinion on issues
Okay, sir.
based on cold facts.
Yes, sir.
I would not be saying Hindu padho, Indian Express padho, dono padho,
Yes,
acha hai, but concentrate on the newspaper so that you are able to concentrate. You must make notes also, call out things, you know,
Okay, sir.
and see from a DAF, see from current affairs, see from the world affairs, what are, and see from your own background. you know.
Okay, sir.
The questions are likely from there.
Yes,
Huh? Anything else?
That's it, sir.
Right. All the best. Sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Do well.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.